Okay, so we're going over trophy list video for you today, and today's list is a peach. We've got Jufki or Jufki, however you want to pronounce that part, but 71st in the country of Bulgaria, 75,000th in the world, but you know what? There's a lot of people in the world. We have got 137 platinums, 100% completion on 156 games. So therefore, we're going to look at the stats. Kind of semi-pointless because we already know they're all going to be S's, which you can't see because my face is in the way. So there we go. 156 S's. No A's, no B's, no C's, no D's, no E's, and no F's like my exams. Good range of bronze, silver, golds for those platinums, all in the 80 to 100%, obviously because it's all 100%. And a good mixture, almost equal, PS4 and PS5, 120 ultra rares. One thing I did notice with this list, and I'm a little bit like, is there hasn't been anything played on this list for the last couple of months. Now, maybe it's because he wanted his list to be reviewed before we started something else. I don't know. But let's go through the list anyway. So we're starting off at the top with 2 Extreme. Not going to lie, don't have a Scooby-Doo about this one, but just based on the picture, I can see some skateboarding, I can see some BMXing, snowboarding. No idea what that is, but 28.64% on that one. There isn't a guide. We've then got a Plague Tale Requiem, nice, 31% on that. Quite a common platinum, one that I have got on my list as potentials to do soon. We've then got After Us, a game that I didn't even know existed until about a week ago. I actually looked into this one because I'm working on something in the background. Looks a quirky game, like, you know, exploration, a little bit of combat in there, but you know, it's all about how beautiful the game looks. Constellations in the stars, crap like that. 25.34% on that. We've then got Ape Academy 2, Ape Escape, Ape Escape Academy, and Ape Escape on the Loose. I wasn't even aware there was that many Ape Escape games, but you got all 4 of them. All 4 of them in the 30% range for platinum rarity. We've then got Astro's Playroom, of course. Everybody should have this by now. This should be like 70 to 80%, but it is not. We then got Batman Arkham Knight, very nice. I believe this is the shorter of the 3 Batman games. Regardless, DLC included. We've got 6.52% and a 0.86%. Then got Bee Simulator, very nice. Quite a low percentage, considering it's only a 2 out of 10, one playthrough in 15 hours. Never played it myself. Simulator games just don't really do it for me, but I know there's a lot of love for them. That's 15.93%. We then got Biomutant, very nice, 14.3% on that. I'm surprised that one's so low as well. Black Mirror, don't really know much about that one in truth, but it's just below 50%, so suggests that a lot of people do have it. We then got Bloodborne, absolutely fantastic game, far too skill based for me. I'm sure I could probably do it if I had like a lot of time ahead of me, but if I concentrated on this, I'll probably never make a video for months. But 8 out of 10 difficulty, one playthrough, 50 hours. Just over 20% now, and the DLC itself is nearly 14%. I think that might be the highest DLC percentage I've ever seen. In rarity, that is. Call of Cthulhu, 21.42% on that, no guide on PSNP. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, obviously 4 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 25 hours for the 14.57. If you'll just excuse me a second. I was holding that in for so long and it was just hurting. We then got Call of the Sea, very short, very well respected game though. A lot of people have been telling me I need to play it. Just over the 50% platinum rarity mark. We then got Kronos Before the Ashes. Again, no guide. PS4, 21.86% on that one. And then we got Conan Exiles, 7 out of 10, 50 hours to complete, well, to platinum, the estimate. Completed in 2 years, 5 months, 19.01%, and the DLC of 0.69%. We've then got the Crash Bandicoot original trilogy. So 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 4 out of 10 for 1, 2 and 3. 8.87%, and the DLC 3.57. Crash Bandicoot 2 doesn't have DLC, so just the platinum of 7.95. And then Warped, which is Crash Bandicoot 3, 9.34%, and then the DLC for 4.50%. We've then got Daxter, obviously quite recently, over 7 months ago now, but still, to me, that's quite recent. Released on PS5 as part of like the PSP, PS Vita, whichever handhold it was on originally. Part of their, like, you know, porting over. That one's just below 50%. We've then got Death Stranding Director's Cut, 3 out of 10 difficulty, only the one playthrough, 100 hours, 13.09% platinum rarity for that absolutely gorgeous mailman simulator. Then we got Deliver Us Mars, and of course the prequel Deliver Us the Moon, both fantastic experiences. I've not platinumed either of them. I've played Deliver Us the Moon. I could not be bothered to go back through it just to get the few miscellaneous trophies that I'd missed. And that's the problem with me, to be honest. Once I've played a game, I don't really like to go back through it unless I really, really like it. Then we got Demon Souls. Beautiful stuff on the PS5. 7 out of 10, 2 playthroughs, 40 hours, 20.94% on that. Detroit Become Human, 3 out of 10, 3 playthroughs, 20 hours, 12.63%. We've then got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, which is an absolute banging game. Of course, everybody loves Dragon Ball. 37.48% on that platinum. We've then got eFootball PES 2020. I'm guessing that's Pro Evolution Soccer. And I think, was this the free-to-play one that they brought out a few years ago alongside one of the FIFA games? And it was meant to be like the FIFA killer, but it was absolutely awful. Either way, you got the platinum, 5.78% on that one. Endling Extinction is Forever, 31.60% on that. We've then got Farming Simulator 19, 2 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, but 35 hours of sitting in a tractor going up and down fields. I mean, fair play, you stuck with it. Why? 3.88% on that. I've just had probably the most newbiest moment ever. I looked to the side and I was about to ask myself, why am I recording? Because I'm doing a trophy list video. I need to go to bed or something. I'm not even tired. I'm just losing my mind. Fast and Furious next. We got Spy Racers Rise of Shifter. That's 56.87% on that. Quite a high percentage. The game, from what I've heard, is absolutely trash. We've then got FIFA 18. The 5 out of 10, 40 hours. That's a 1.47%. Now, with FIFAs, with Call of Duties, obviously, a lot of people play them that aren't trophy hunters. So, the percentages do tend to be rather low. But you've still got to do it to get that platinum. Fair play. Moving on, we got Football Manager 2024. Now, I think I said this in the recent one. I love Football Manager, but I like playing it on the PC. It's more in depth. It looks more like everything's where it is. Everything's where it should be. I feel like console Football Manager, it looks too childish. It looks like a mobile game to me, even though it's not. But still, you got the platinum, 13.14%, so very nice. Then we got Gigantosaurus. That's like a 1 out of 10, 5 hour. Yeah. I'm not going to call it trash because I don't actually know what the game is, but I know it's an easy platinum. Strangely though, 19.18% on that platinum rarity. We got Goat Simulator, 5 out of 10, purely for the Flappy Goat trophy. The Platinum Run Killer trophy, that is. 21.39%, and the DLC of 1.82. We got God of War, 4 out of 10, 40 hours, 26.85. Not got Ragnarok though, which, as I keep complaining every week, Ragnarok's percentage is so much higher. We then got Goosebumps the game. You poor soul. You poor soul. 4 hours, 48 minutes, roughly about the same time it took me to lose my mind at this piece of absolute trash game, which should never exist in a million years. 51.81% on that. I mean, it's nah. I'll never have anything good to say about that game. Gotham Knights next, 3 out of 10, two playthroughs, 40 hours, 18.03% on that, and the DLC of 3.88. Ooh, now this one's a good one. Gran Turismo Sport, 9 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 250 hours. Apparently now unobtainable. 0.94% on that one. Fair play, soldier. Absolute banging platinum, that is. Gran Turismo, I mean, they're brilliant games. I'm not a racing car player, racing gamer, whatever. I'm not into racers, but I can appreciate a really good racer when I see one. Then we got Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, 4 out of 10, 45 hours, 13.83% on that. We then got Harry Potter Quidditch Champions. That one is a 9.99%, so just below the 10%. And that one's got unobtainable trophies. Hasn't that only just come out? Moving on, we got Heavenly Bodies. It's a 4 out of 10. Takes 8 hours on estimate. 7.35% on that. Sorry, my I don't know what's going on with my throat today. It's not hurting. I'm still looking after myself. It's not hurting. I'm just like, I'm guessing it's still the back end of the illness that I had at the start of the year. It's still not shifted completely. Then we got Heavy Rain. Obviously a banger of a game back on PS3. You got the PS4 version, 9.06% on that. We've then got Horizon Forbidden West and Zero Dawn. Just like God of War, Forbidden West being the sequel has a higher percentage than the prequel. And I actually thought that the prequel was the better of the two. But fair play on both of those. I Am Dead, no guide, but 49.78%, so would consider to be an easy-ish one. Intelligence Cube as well, very short, quite high percentage. Regardless, fair play. We then got Infamous First Light and Second Son. I feel like these are almost on every single person's list now. I mean, I've got them both as well. Go figure. But fair play, both. Well, First Light is low 20s. Second Son is in mid 20s of percentage rarity, platinum rarity, sorry. We then got Jet Moto 1 and 2. Again, judging off the pictures, I'm guessing that's like jet ski racing. Both short games. I mean, this one says takes 10 hours, and this one says 10 hours. But you did the first one in 1 hour and 42 minutes, and the second one in 5 hours. So, reveal your secrets. 43% on the OG, 21.98% on the sequel. I say OG, I know it was originally out on like previous PlayStation consoles, but the first game was what I should have said. Jet the Far Shore, absolutely not a clue about. 10.58%, 5.35% on the DLC. We then got Jumping Flash, no idea. The picture doesn't really give it away either. We then got Kenna, Bridge of Spirits. That's a 5 out of 10, 25 hours, 17.56% on that one, so very nice. We've then got Killzone Liberation. I think I've only started seeing this more recently, and I'm guessing it's, again, another port that's come to PlayStation. 3 out of 10, 7 hours, 31.67% on that. Lake, which, Lake and Last Stop, both of those I think are just considered like quick, easy platinum experiences. Don't really know much about the actual stories of them, or even what the gameplay is like, but they're there. We then got Lego 2K Drive, sorry. 4 out of 10 difficulty, 60 hours, 3.39% on that one, so very, very nice. We then got Lego Harry Potter Collection Years 1 to 4 and 5 to 7, and we've also got the Skywalker Saga. 21.06, 35.24, and then Skywalker Saga 12.48%. Fair play, nice, nice, and nice. We've then got Life is Strange 2, Before the Storm, and True Colours. I've refrained from saying it in previous videos, but if you'll remember my earlier trophy lists, I used to keep saying that people keep telling me to play Life is Strange, but I always assumed it was like a teenage girl kind of game. I downloaded Life is Strange. It has sat on my PlayStation for about a month. I just can't be bothered to start it. I don't think I'm going to enjoy it. But you got all 4 of them. I don't know if this is all of them. I think there might be a newer one since. But nice, 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 and nice. We then got Little Nightmares 2. 3 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 6 hours. It's 35% for the platinum. One that I have myself. Fantastic little experience. I'm semi-excited to see what they do in the 3rd installment, or I'm not sure if it is a 3rd installment. I think it's called something different, or maybe it's just the directors or producers. People who worked on it have moved on to a different game. Lost Words Beyond the Page, 1 out of 10, 5 hours, over 60% on that. We then got Mafia, banger, 6 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 25 hours. Platinum rarity on that is 21.26. We're then into the Marvel games, so we got Guardians of the Galaxy, absolute banger of a game. Spider-Man, fantastic. Spider-Man Miles Morales, I don't know. This is another game that I've got installed on my PlayStation. I thought to myself, you know what? Some days I'm sat at my computer and I can't be bothered to do anything. I just want to play something, not recording, not bothering with anything YouTube related. And yeah, so far I've just stared at it. I still think it's too soon after I completed Spider-Man. And it's as good, well, by the time this goes live, it'll be February. And I think I platinumed Marvel Spider-Man not last August, the August before. I do get bored of games sometimes. Like, they have to really grab me and reel me in, and then if it's too much of the same thing, I get bored. But then on the flip side of it, I platinumed Farmagia not too long ago, and that whole 50-hour game was the same shit over and over and over again. I'm just weird. I'm just a weird dude. Then we got Meta Dude. 6 minutes 25 seconds, 99.26 for that. I have absolutely no idea what that is. I'm going to put it in the category of trash. Monopoly Madness next, 2 out of 10, 5 hours. Monster Energy Supercross, 3 out of 10, 20 hours. Just want to point out, Monopoly Madness is only a 10.46%, and Monster Energy Supercross is 7.41%. And I'm not going to look back at my screen. I saw it. My trash friend, Pepper Trash. Why do people platinum this game? Like, I'm done. I'm stopping the list. Nah, I'm joking. We'll carry on. Mystic Pillars, 5 hours, 11 minutes, 44.29%. Need for Speed Heat, 4 out of 10 difficulty, 50 hours, that's 10.75%. And then we got Need for Speed Payback and Need for Speed Unbound. Payback being the most impressive with only 6.2% platinum rarity, and the DLC of 2.17%, so very, very nice. Unbound, not far behind it with 11.29 as well, so very nice. Noah Noah, play with your food. Not a clue. Something to do with food. We then got Omno. I think I did it. I'm pretty sure I did this last time. I saw someone had this platinum, and then I've got a game on my shelf, which I cannot find at the moment. Come on, Alex. It's in alphabetical order. Look for O. Where is O? No, it's not the one I've got. I just wasted like 30 seconds for no reason. But that's a 2 out of 10. It takes 4 hours, 71.39%. We then got Paradise Killer, 2 out of 10, 15 hours. Does require 2 playthroughs, but that's 22.26%. We then got PGA Tour 20k, 2k23. Obviously golf game. That's 11.07%. Pinball Heroes, 1.5 hours of pinball fun for a 75% platinum rarity. We then got another simulator game with Police Simulator, 2 out of 10 difficulty, 20 hours, 14.62% on that one. We've then got Pool Blitz. Now, just looking at the picture and just hearing the name, that just screams out to me, trash, mobile pool game. But it took you a while, and 5.77% on that rarity, so fair enough. Then we got Power Wash Simulator. I said this a few months ago on a previous video. Having seen the gameplay of Power Wash Simulator and referring to Lawnmower Simulator, obviously completely different game, and the rest of the simulator games like those, where you just do the same thing over and over and over again, you have to be careful of these people. I'm only joking, but 3 out of 10, 40 hours, 12.9% on the Platinum and 2.07% on the DLC. We then got Pro Evo 2018, Pro Evo 2019. Both of those are now unobtainable from the looks of it. 1.05 and a 4.38. Very, very nice. Great stuff. We then got Rallycross, short rally game, 20.76% on that. We got the Ratchet and Clank PS4 edition, 19.45, and then Ratchet and Clank the Rift Apart for the PS5, which is going up and up and up, now standing at 55.48%. We've also got Ratchet and Clank Size Matters on the PS5, 36.38% on that. We got the absolute car crash that was Saints Row, that's 11.32%, and the DLC, which is 2.46%. Secret Agent Clank, I almost said Clark. Secret Agent Clank, 3 out of 10, 12 hours, 34.26% on that, so fair play. We've then got Shadow of the Colossus, which is a 6 out of 10, requires 6 playthroughs, and should take 40 hours. It's 7.26% on that. No wonder someone in the comment section of the last game told me I should play this. I haven't got the time to be doing 6 playthroughs of something. By the third one, I would be like, I'm done. Just stop, please. We've then got Sonic Forces, 5 out of 10, 15 hours. That's 3.41% platinum rarity, 2.79 DLC rarity. Just quickly going back onto Shadow of the Colossus. I'm sure it's a brilliant game. I've heard nothing but praise for it for years, but I've seen bits of gameplay, 6 playthroughs, 40 hours. It puts me off, not gonna lie. I know that that's not 40 hours per playthrough, but you get my gist. Spirits of the North Enhanced Edition, it's very nice, 31.96. We then got Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's a 3.91%, DLC's 3.59%, so very nice. Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, that's 26% flat now. And Clone Wars, which is obviously, well, it looks like a port of some sort. That's 2 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 5 hours. Stray next, greatest cat game ever made, 22.23%. Superliminal, that one is becoming ever present on everyone's lists. Got Siphon Filter 1, 2 and 3. I'm still shocked that they're actually on that you can play those on PS5. But 25.4%. Then the next one, Siphon Filter 2, just below 50%. Siphon Filter 3, just below 65%. Then got Tales Noir, or I think that's how you pronounce it. 2 out of 10 difficulty, 15 hours for that, 13.01%. Tales of Kenzera, Zor, I'm guessing that's pronounced. That's 35.28, but there's no guide. Chia, which looks absolutely horrendous to me. I'm sure it's a beautiful game, but to me it just looks like I want to sleep, what should I play kind of game. 18.93% on that. Team Sonic Racing, 4 out of 10 difficulty, 2 hours 20. What? 4 out of 10 difficulty, 2 playthroughs, 20 hours. That one is a 2.38%. And I keep looking at this. I haven't got it on my shelf. I don't know what happened to my copy. But I keep looking at this. I saw it in CX a couple of days ago. And I've seen it in my local game shop. And I keep looking at it thinking, should I buy it and should I platinum it? Because I almost platinumed it years ago. I say years ago, it was about 2 years ago, but I almost platinumed it, and then I can't remember what happened. Telling Lies, I have absolutely no idea what that is, but 1 playthrough, 1 out of 10, 3 hours, 60%. We then got Tennis World Tour 2, that's 6 out of 10 difficulty, requiring 2 playthroughs, 80 hours, and that's 0.71%. The Artful Escape, obviously a fantastic experience, one that I have downloaded multiple times but just never played it because things just have to grab me. The Dark Pictures Anthology, we've got House of Ashes, Little Hope and The Devil in Me. 11.94%, 9.66% and 16.28%. The Forgotten City, 2 out of 10, 4 playthroughs, 15 hours. Another one that I've been told is an absolutely fantastic experience. It says 15 hours, you did it in 5 hours and 57 minutes. Fair play, if it's legit. Reveal your secrets. And then we got the Gardens Between, sorry. Yeah, that one looks like it could be trash. 80.46% on that one. The Light in the Darkness, 87.35% on that one. So again, we've then got the Medium. I've heard mixed things about the Medium, which has stopped me from going from it. Weirdly enough, it says it takes 10 hours. I looked at this a while back and the guide said 20 hours, which at the time I was looking for something very short. So now that I've seen that it's 10 hours, I can add it to my short list. The Sims 4 next, 3 out of 10, 4 playthroughs, 30 hours, 5.75% on that. We've then got Thymesia, my biggest rival. 4 out of 10 difficulty. It's only a 4. Oh, I failed on a 4. 4 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 15 hours, 22.75%. I've told the story many times. I just cannot beat this tutorial boss. He just, like, 2 hits and you're dead. I just can't do it. I'm not a Souls-like player. I did well to do everything except for that trophy, but I just can't. Trackmania Turbo, 9 out of 10, 1 playthrough, 70 hours. That's a 0.76% platinum rarity. Very, very nice. Don't judge me. That's my first Red Bull in a couple of weeks. We then got Twisted Metal 2. Nice and nice. Low 30%, high 28%. Low 30s, high 20s. Then we got the Uncharted Trilogy and the Legacy of Thieves collection. Very, 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 very nice stuff. I still haven't started number 2. I want to. There's too many other games that I want to play. We then got unpacking, which is just absolutely boring. 6 hours, 13 minutes of taking crap out of boxes and putting it on shelves. Just, nah. I'm sure I can find better ways to spend my 6 hours. Like sleeping. Until Dawn, 2 out of 10 difficulty, 1 playthrough, 15 hours, 16.21%. Untitled Goose Game, 20.68% on that. Then got Vampire, or Vampire, 4 out of 10, 35 hours, 7.88%. I think I might own this one digitally. I know I've definitely played it. We then got Virginia, no idea, and What Remains of Edith Finch. So a bit of a mixed bag, to say the least. We'll scroll up, but before we go through the milestones, we got the 100%. So we got Hitman 2, additional expansions, Interaction Isn't Explicit, Virtua Fighter 5 Ultimate Showdown, shout out to that one, 0.51%, Minefield, WWE 2K Battlegrounds, 3.14%, Uno, Adventure Capitalist, eFootball 2024. I think this was the one I was thinking of earlier, wasn't it? You got the double stack of that. Why is that one there and that one there? It's not in alphabetical order, is he? Come on, Alex, focus. Paraiso Island, not a Scooby-Doo. Last Day of June, again, not a clue. Once Monopoly Plus, nope. I mean, obviously I know what Monopoly is, but I just don't. I know nothing about these games. Abzu looks like it's something to do with underwater. The Pedestrian, hope he crosses the road okay. Lego Brawls, never even heard of it. And Haikyuu Ace and Haikyuu Ace Unlimited. I just don't know any of them. People want to see the 100%. I don't know anything about them. So, yeah. But the milestones. So, first platinum was Pro Evolution Soccer 2018. 10th platinum was Conan Exiles. 20th platinum was Sonic Forces. 30th platinum was Need for Speed Payback. 40th platinum was Mafia. Nice. 50th was Medieval Remake. 75th was The Medium. We'll completely ignore the fastest platinum because that's that absolute mind-numbing trash game. Jumping. I hope that's not shovelware for your 100th. Although I have been considering my 100th to just do like My Name Is Mayo just to take the piss. But yeah, that was your 100th. 125 is After Us, sorry. And then your latest platinum was Death Stranding Director's Cut. And that, as I said at the start of the list, that was 3 months ago. You've not played anything for the last 3 months. On this account, my guess is you play games on a different account, whatever you like. You put it onto this one. But yeah, very, very nice list, Jufki. A bit of a mixed bag, but fair play on the 100% completion. That takes some absolute dedication. And yeah, thank you to everyone for watching. Don't forget, if you want your list to be reviewed in the future, leave your names down in the comments. Just a quick FYI. The list is going to come to a stop at some point in the very near future. It has just got absolutely ridiculous. Like when I first started doing these trophy list reviews, I was, struggling. Like I'd do a list and then I'd have to wait a couple of weeks for someone to give me their account to do. Right now, I've got so many names on the list that I will struggle to get everyone done by the end of this year. So yeah, it is going to come to a stop at some point in the near future. The list, I will still continue to do the list, but the list itself is going to come to a stop. But as always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.